Breaking news: Governor Fayemi suspended by Ekiti APC as the party splits. Ekiti state chapter of the All Progressive Congress is now split down the middle as a faction of the party announced the suspension of Governor Fayemi. On Thursday, a faction loyal to Fayemi announced the suspension of 12 members of the party, including Senator Fayemi Ojodu, Special Advisor on Political Matters to President Muhammadu Buhari. Now, a group led by Senator Tony Adeniyi has suspended Fayemi, accusing him of anti-party activities and failing the party in organizing ward elections. The group called itself the Authentic State Executive Committee of Ekiti APC and declared the faction loyal to Fayemi as illegal. It said it took the decision to suspend Fayemi on 23rd of September, a day before the state APC publicity secretary announced the suspension of Ojodu and 11 others. Adeniyi, who represented Ekiti South in the Senate between 2011 and 2015, said he was made acting chairman of the Ekiti APC owing to the absence of direction or directives from the national body. He said he was adjudged as the only one thus capable to call the SEC State Executive Council meeting as duly required by the Constitution from henceforth. Adeniyi said the SEC meeting, which suspended Fayemi, anchored its action on Section 12.8 of APC Constitution. After painstakingly reviewing the activities of some members of the All Progressive Congress APC in Ekiti State, we, the authentic members of the party in the state and members of the State Executive Committee, passed Section 12 of 8 of APC Constitution, being duly constituted members of the National Convention of the party, rose from its meeting of the 23rd September 2020 and resolved as follows. Firstly, we note the continued illegalities in the name of the party being conducted by Dr. Fayemi, who as governor is an ordinary member of the SEC and ought to have called meetings of this duly constituted body as a secular party organ, has failed to do so since his assumption of office in 2018. Secondly, that the body currently masquerading as the elected members of SEC or as the State Working Committee or appendages is unknown to us as due statutory members of SEC, since no World Congress has taken place in Ekiti State, APC since inception. All SEC members listed in Section 12.8 of our Constitution 1 to 28 as such are open positions, since only duly officiated World Congresses with INEC observations can fill these positions. Thirdly, as such, only the duly elected members of the APC in the state serving as governor, deputy governor, speaker and deputy speaker, as well as principal officers of the House and members of the National Convention, which includes all present and past National Assembly members today, constitute the state SEC of our great party. Fourthly, to this end, in the absence of a properly organized body and meeting, and the continued insistence of the governor to neglect his duty to initiate world congresses or call a meeting of the SEC to deliberate upon pertinent issues, we as loyal members of our party and members of the State Executive Committee met to rescue our party from continued denigration and abuse and resolve thus. 1. That Dr. Fayemi, the Executive Governor of Ekiti State, is hereby suspended from the party in view of his numerous anti-party activities, especially his role in the recent concluded governorship election in Edo State, which is contrary to the provisions of Article 21 of A of 2 of the APC Constitution. For 5 days prior to the Edo governorship election, Fayemi hosted PDP bigwigs, Mr. Femi Fani-Kayode, in the government house in Ado Ekiti in the run-up to the Edo elections. It was there they perfected a coup against our party in Edo State. This is the same Fani-Kayode who daily abuses President Muhammadu Buhari. Vice President Yemi Osibanjo, the APC as a party, as well as a vital section of our country. We have evidence of that meeting. Fani Kayode specifically said he has gone on his tour as part of an effort between him and Fayemi to build a cross-party alliance, and few hours after leaving Ekiti, he fired a shot at Asewaju Tinubu. We also have evidence of celebration by his aides in Ekiti Government House and on social media. We also recall his role in the gubernatorial election in Oyo State, where he supported the PDP candidate to defeat the APC candidate. A second tranche of money he sent to Governor Mekinde in the election was intercepted by soldiers. The courier, Mr. Ayo Adegbite, his chief protocol officer, was arrested and immediately disowned and announced his sack. Mr. Adegbite remains his aide till date. We also recall the support he provided to PDP candidates who challenged an APC senator, Prince Dayo Adeyeye, in the tribunal. He moved the judges to Kaduna to deliver judgment when he knew what he planned against the party was unpopular in Ekiti. We have more to tell on the betrayal and treacherous act of his. APC senator is out of the Senate today and PDP is in. The relationship between Fayemi and Senator Olujimi of PDP, the beneficiary of his treasury, is known to all in Ekiti State. We also recall his resort to court when majority of the party members nominated late Senator Abiola Ajimobi for Deputy National Chairman of the party. He fought Ajimobi till death. His fraternization with the PDP in continuation of his bid for vice presidential candidate under the party, if his bid for presidential candidate in APC fails, was masked by commissioning of project in Rivers State, a smokescreen for his consultation to woo the support of Governor Nyesom Wike last year. Wow, guys, APC is falling apart seriously. President Muhammadu Buhari saw this coming and stated that the way the party is going to self-destruct. And this is what we're seeing. It's quite shocking. The breaking news, guys, is that a faction, APC in Ekiti State, is split into two, factionized, just the way it was factionized in Edo State, that led to the decamping and the defection of Governor Godwin Obaseki to the People's Democratic Party. It's quite surprising. All of the allegations that have been laid against him here has been stated that he has been committing anti-party activities, and it was listed. Edo State one was the most recent that he had a plan, he had a coup with Fani Kayode to ensure that PDP won the governorship election. They've tagged all of it to his presidential 2023 presidential ambition to become the vice president. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think down below in the comment section. APC is really heating up. Crisis, it's everywhere in different states. Now Ekiti. Guys, drop us your take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again. Please, if you haven't given us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Till I come your way again. Bye for now and God bless.